Hey guys, Kyle here with Hornbaker Acres. Today is March 13th, 2020, and it is a Friday. Yep, that's right. It is Friday the 13th, and we are on our way to do a removal. Probably not the best day to schedule a removal. However, this removal is at a church, so maybe that'll help us out with this whole situation. It's actually in the attic of one of the outer church buildings. On my last video, I briefly talked about it, how I went and did an assessment. During that assessment, I never actually did find the bees because I just didn't dig too much, but I've got a really strong feeling that they're basically in the wall of the attic. It's exposed insulation, so my thought is I'm going to pull the insulation down and see the bees. That's my guess. We'll see, I guess, when we get there. But it's been raining the past few days, so it should be interesting. Luckily, because it is inside the attic, I shouldn't have to worry about whether or not it rains. If anything, the rain will help kind of force the flying bees back in, so that way I can collect them as well. Only problem is it's kind of difficult to get up in the attic. I'll show you when I get there, but it's a small crawl space. It's pretty high in the air, so it's a lot of dragging equipment up there and through that small crawl space kind of thing. But the attic itself is a full height attic that you can walk around in. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna concentrate on driving now, and I'll see you when we get there. Peace out. All right, guys, we're here at the job site. Beautiful building here. So they're actually in the attic, in the top portion of this building. I'm gonna walk around back here and try not to trip over rocks. Kind of show you they are probably pretty active in back. I haven't actually gone around the back today to take a look at them, but we'll see how they're doing. So yeah, they're flying in and out. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're pretty active right now, making use of the time that they have in between weather, basically. Hopefully you guys can see that. They're flying in and out. Again, I'm not sure exactly where they're going to be, but this whole top portion I can access, and I brought a small step ladder to drag up there with me. So hopefully we should get these ladies wrangled up, but I guess we will really see once we get up there and start turning the insulation. So let me get set up and see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, we are up in the attic space. As you can see, it's a tall attic area, but just because of the frame structure, it's kind of difficult moving around as you hear me panting like an old guy. But my feeling is that they are, this is the peak right here that you saw from the outside. My feeling is that they're going to be behind this insulation area. That's my guess. But as with any creature, you just never quite know. So we're going to get set up and start removing insulation and see where they're at. All right, guys, we have it exposed. See that I have the insulation drooped down. This is that hole that we saw them flying in and out of. We're thinking like a woodpecker style hole, but looks like a pretty decent little colony. I'm not sure exactly how far they go back because they go behind this section as well, but I'm not going to expose them and make them all angry just yet. So we're going to fire up the vacuum and start getting these ladies collected. Alright, guys, I've been doing some vacuuming. As you can see, they are fully exposed now. Based on the color of the comb, how bright white it is, this seems like a pretty new colony. I thought they were going to go all the way to the top plate. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they proved me wrong. No going all the way up to the top plate, so it's a pretty small colony at this point. A lot of bees, which is nice. So they're probably one of the first swarms of the season that moved in here. So we're going to continue on cutting comb, vacuuming, that kind of thing. But I want to at least show you guys what it looked like before we start tearing it down. So. Right now, just looking for the queen. There no more. Alright guys, that is it. That was a success. First and foremost, shout out to Reverend McGuire, who helped me out. He was a great help. I guess he's done some beekeeping back in the day at a monastery, so he wanted to tag along and see the process, and he was a great help. So thank you, Reverend McGuire. It was very nice meeting you. That colony, because of how little comb and how much there were bees, you know, a significant amount of bees, but not a lot of comb, and the comb was pretty new. That comb itself is maybe a month or two old, is my guess. Because of that, my thought is that it was a recent swarm, but probably one of the first year swarms, or first swarms of the year, rather, I guess. You know, and that's because of the significant amount of bees, but not a lot of comb. So typically, the primary swarm or the first swarm of the year is going to have a significant amount of bees in it. So that's my guess. Never did see the queen because of the significant amount of bees and not a lot of comb. So it's hard to spot the queen, so never did see her, but that's okay. If I didn't get her, then I'm gonna, you know, either way, I'm gonna be able to give them a frame of brood and a frame of honey. So if the queen's not in there, they will raise out a new queen just fine. So they'll get a nice strong start. So while you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Having more subscribers just keeps us motivated to keep doing what we're doing, and we truly appreciate it. Also, while you're here, check out some of the videos that we've already done. We've done quite a few videos at this point. We plan on doing a bunch more, so keep an eye out for that. Check out our website, check out our Facebook page. Links to both of those in our description. We truly, truly appreciate all the love, kindness, support that you guys show us here on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. God bless, guys, and happy beekeeping.